Morning. Let's get started. Float your hands over your head. Let your palms touch and connect to the yin energy of the moon, the reflected light of the sun and the moon, and bring that nourishment down the back of your head. Bring it over to your throat, down to your heart, and let it land and settle in your lower belly. So taking a breath in, and then exhale. With your intention, just invite that nourishment of the reflected light of the sun to fill your body. So inhaling and exhaling as you fill with that energy of the moon. Let's do 2 more. Gathering. And then filling. Bring it to your lower belly. Take a slow, deep breath into your belly. As you exhale, invite your whole body to just settle and root to the nourishment of the earth. And take another slow breath in. And then use exhale, sending your breath down your legs, out your feet, finding their way to the heart of the earth. Then opening your eyes, kind of like you're taking off a sweater. Inhale and exhale. And this is parting clouds. So our class today is in celebration of the long nights. Full moon, another name is for the cold full moon. It's happening later this week. It'll be our 3rd supermoon, but it'll also be highest in the sky. There won't be a moon that high, appearing that high in the sky till the 40s, right? The 2040s. So where I live, the chances of seeing a full moon at night aren't so high. It's pretty cloudy a lot, especially in the winter. So take a breath in and exhale. Just clearing whatever clouds are in the way of letting that reflected light shine. Let's do 1 more. And then widening your stance. Let's do turning the moon. Now remember, this is going to be a super moon. So really stretch and feel the edges of that big glowing moon. Maybe shifting your weight, maybe getting even wider as we turn the long nights. Full moon. Inhaling as you come to center and exhaling as you shift. Maybe each time tracing more of the edges of this glorious full moon. And then lifting one hand up in front and one behind. And inhaling. This is lifting above. So inhale as you lift and exhale down. As we lift above. Now this moon is going to be the highest, right? Highest in the sky for like 20 years. So really invite that moon to lift up and down. Noticing that there's sort of tension in your arm as you lift up and then release. And let's do 1 more to each side. And then, because this moon is so high, you're going to lift it in the sky and then let it come down. And this is gazing at the moon and tuning into your body if it feels right to lift your back heel up. Or you can kind of bend over more. And this will get different parts of your body. So inhaling as you lift that moon into the sky. And you gaze at it, right? So you look between your hands as the moon goes up into the sky. So maybe changing, lifting your heel for more of a twist. Feels better today. And then moving with that effortless effort, right? Now, as we move towards the winter solstice, it's the time of rising in. So moving with even more softness. And let's do one more each side. And then pushing one hand up, touching the sky. Let your other hand touch the earth. It's a version of look back between heaven and earth, kind of combo. So whichever hand is low, twist toward that hand. Now keep turning your neck and look behind you. Now come to center and just switch. So the hand that's low, you're going to twist in that direction. Now, if it feels right, keep turning your neck. And then a little bit of a sink as you come down. Push, twist. Maybe keep turning your neck as you look behind. And sing as you connect to heaven and earth. Stretching, twisting. And let's do one more to each side. Even more in softness. So twist. And then keep spiraling. Let your neck, chin go over your back shoulder. Come to center. We'll do another really slow motion. So twisting, and then looking over your back shoulder. And then turn your awareness inside your body. And in your stillness, just feel the motion in your body. And then widening your stance in a bit of a squat. You're going to do trace the moon with your nose, right? So you're going to shift your weight. You're going to trace it, right? So you shift your weight from side to side, tracing the moon. So it's, of course, your adventure. Maybe your moon is high in the sky, so it's small. But you know, when these supermoons, when they first come up over the horizon, they're pretty massive. So I can play around with how big, and then go back the other way. This movement is wonderful for your leg strength, releasing tension and tightness in your lower back, but also for your kidneys. And as we move into winter, at least in the Northeast, it's the time of the water element in our kidneys. So let's go back the other way. So shift. Let's just do 2 times this way. And then 2 times the other way. As we trace the moon with our nose. And then bringing your hands in prayer at your heart. Give a little rub. And take a breath in. And exhale. As you do your heart to the moon. And your heart to the earth. Let's do one more. Now turning your right foot out into a nice lunge. So let your knee be kind of right over your ankle. We'll do that Bringing your heart, hands in prayer, and sink together. So as you sink, find just the right length of lunge for you today. Turn your thumbs up. Now you're going to wrap your arms around that moon energy. Bring it in. And now you're going to set your sights. Look over your fingertips. So in the winter, it's a beautiful time to sort of kind of evaluate and then set intentions. Where are you headed? So set your intention. Now pull a bow. Pull the archer. Pull the bow to your heart. And that's connecting your intention to your heart. Then release attachment to any outcome. Right? So circle the moon. Set your intention. Now connect your intention to your heart. And then sink as you basically let go of any attachment to any outcome. So gather. Set your intention. Connect to your heart. And release attachment. With our breathing, inhale. Exhale as you set your intention. Inhale as you connect to your heart. And exhale, release. And then turning to center. Bringing your hands to your heart. Give a rub. Let's just do a little forward fold so that you're parallel to the earth. And then with a straight back, come up. And just let your heart look at the moon. And then we'll exhale, being parallel. And then with a straight back. Let's do 2 more of these. And now turn on your left foot. We'll sink. Come to center. Sink, looking over your finger. And let's do 1 more. So you're going to sink. Now turn your thumbs up. Gather that yin, the reflected light of the sun and the moon. Set your intention. Connect your intention to your heart as you pull the bow. And then sink as you release any attachment to any outcome. So inhale as you gather. Exhale as you set your intention. Inhale as you pull your bow. And then exhale. Doing this at the pace of your breathing. Really gathering. Feel that moon energy in your palms. Oops. Set your intention. Pull your bow to your heart. And release. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll do another forward fold. And release any tension and tightness in your lower back and back of your legs. Release your head and neck and shoulders. And then with your hands and light fists right by your kidneys. And come up. So then with 2 hands, you're going to shift your weight as you circle the moon with 2 hands, right? So again, this is a create your own adventure. Maybe exhaling as you come down and inhaling as you come up. And because this is a super moon, exhaling as you sink, inhaling as you get stronger, as you get taller. So exhaling down, inhaling up. put your awareness in your feet. Really kind of be inside your feet as you make contact with the floor. Now, if you can, put your awareness also in your hands at the same time. And see if you can fill in your awareness between your hands and your feet so that you're kind of have awareness in your whole body as you shift and maybe change direction, kind of exploring how big of a supermoon you can trace with two hands. And let's end with two more. And then with one hand facing out toward the moon, gather that yin energy. And you're going to invite it to settle and rest in your lower belly. This is eating moon cream. So you inhale as you stand taller. And then exhale as you settle. So gathering with your intention, just inviting that very nourishing moon cream, whatever that means to you. And remembering that the moon is relatively yin in comparison to the sun. So that reflected light is that calming and inspiring, but also nourishing. So invite that nourishment to just slide down into your belly. This is a great movement to actually do outside in the presence of the full moon as you eat moon cream. So let's do one more to each side. Moving with that effortless effort. Then bring one hand right at your navel and the other straight back from your navel. That's your Mingmen door of life. And give a rub. Nourishing our lower belly. Nourishing our Mingmen. Excuse me. In the winter, it's just really therapeutic. So take a breath in and exhale. Now as you inhale, pull energy in into between your hands, right? From your navel to your Mingmen. So exhale, pull in. Our Mingmen, nourishing our Mingmen also helps nourish our kidneys. With the pace of your breathing, exhaling as you release, and inhaling as you fill. And we're just standing in your stillness. Invite nourishing energy to just fill your lower belly from between both of your hands, from your sea of chi navel all the way through to the back of you, to your Mingmen. And then ending as we began, gathering the nourishment of the moon, bringing it down to the back of your head, to your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, and your lower dantian. So inhale up and exhale. And let's do one more. And then one hand on your heart and one on your belly, connecting your heart to your lower belly, your vitality center. Switching which hand's on top. And then just feeling the warmth of your hands on your heart and your lower belly. And with a gentle bow, give gratitude. And thank you. May you all get to enjoy a long night's full moon. Thanks for coming.